Happy Wednesday. So I thought I would jump on and make a little spring arrangement with you guys. I am so far behind on my designs, y'all. We've had so many palettes and things coming in that I've had to do all the businessy stuff of the business, the not so fun stuff, getting everything listed, and make sure it's all the photos, like all the things, and that I haven't got a chance to really design. So I am way far behind. I haven't even done a single Easter yet. And I just, FYI, I am live on YouTube and Facebook. So I am working smarter, not hotter today. So if you see me bouncing around or you see me chatting with people and you're like, where are these comments coming from? That is what's going on, y'all. That's what's going on. So I'm just mossing this. I have this little container already filled up with floral foam, or not floral foam, but the spray foam. So I want to just go ahead and use it to make something. I really am trying to clean up my office, y'all. It's a hot mess. And I'm trying this new fabric foam. Have you guys tried this fabric foam yet? We have some in the shop now. So they're 500 gram, I think, 500 gram bags of this fabric foam. And it's different, but I like it. It's pretty. It's definitely different. It's not quite as messy. It's not quite as messy as the other floral foam. It's a little tricky to kind of, I use my scissors to cut it, but it's not bad. I'm not mad at it, y'all. So let me just get a couple pins in here. If you guys come in, say hello, let me know that you can see and hear me. That'll let me know that I can see comments, because right now I'm not seeing comments, and half the time I can't, because I'm either have the worst luck, or they just don't like me. But half the time I can't see comments, so y'all let me know. Hello, Karen. Hello again. You like that moss, Karen? Yeah, it's I thought I would try it, so I ordered some bags for the shop. We've got the dark green and the light green. I was like, I use moss anyway, so I might as well stock some up in the shop. And so I thought I would try it, and it's definitely not quite as messy as the other moss, and it's prettier. I think it's prettier. So we're gonna try it. You wonder if I'm gonna understand what you're writing. Well, I don't know what you're writing, so no, I don't understand. Eliza, did I say that right? Hello. So we're gonna do a little spring arrangement with this container. I'm trying to get this in there. There we go. I don't want it too tall, but we're gonna have a little height on it. So I'm just using this leaf spray. I love this one. It's so pretty, y'all. I think I'm gonna cut this down. It's just called leaf spray. That's all it's called, is leaf spray, but it's a really pretty one. I said it right? Y'all, I look weird having to go, but the lights, I didn't bring my laptop over today. It was a very impromptu live. I had just gone live over on Facebook in the Makers in Bloom Summit page just to test it out, and then we got a delivery. And so once I kind of got that situated, I thought I would come back live and make something. If you guys are not signed up for the Makers in Bloom Summit, let me know. Just message me, say I want more info, and I'll send you the link. It's a free registration. It starts next week. There are 20 different designers over 3 days, y'all. 3 days of spring design. Talk about some inspiration that's going to be happening. So I am super excited. I cannot wait to see what everybody makes. So that starts on Tuesday. It is a free registration. So you can watch all day your favorite designers. But if you want to catch the replays, There is a all access pass because at midnight of that day, you will not be able to see the replays. So you'll need the all access pass. So when you register, you got 20 minutes to get the fast action deal for $27, I think it is. And if you miss that, it goes up, price goes up. So y'all make sure if you want to catch the replays, and you get supply lists and bonus tutorials and all the things. So it's totally worth it, y'all. Totally worth it. So we're going to play with some of these pink lilies. I've had these over in my stash for a while. We actually, I think, have finally sold out, or not finally, they sold out quick, but I think we sold out of the pink ones, but we got white lilies, which would be beautiful for Easter. Karen says, much cleaner, goes way far. You got yours on Amazon. Yeah, it is definitely a lot cleaner. So I'm gonna play with some of these little pink lilies. See if we can make something with this. But we have the white ones, I know, in stock, because we just got those. But the pink, I believe, sold out, y'all. But I've had them over there forever and haven't got a chance to play with them yet, so. Hello, hello. You are oh, hi Tina. So you can't wait? Yes, it's gonna be super, super fun. I can't wait either. Everybody has, you know, such a different style and way that we design. So it's so much fun watching and seeing all the different inspiration and the kind of the tips and tricks you learn from other designers. And so I love to watch and see what everybody comes up with. I'm gonna give this one a little bit more of a bend. Oh, tell me your name. You live in Oklahoma City? Well, hello, neighbor. I say neighbor, you're still probably about 3 hours away, but we're in the same state, so that's good. That is good. We're in the same state. All right, I don't have, let's put one maybe in the back here. I think I need a pick on this one. Let me tear the little leaf off. If y'all are coming in, thanks for hanging out with me today. This week has gone by so fast, y'all. I don't know if you guys were off for Monday for the holiday, but my husband was off. And so last minute, we were sitting around on Saturday, Valentine's Day. It was rainy here, so it was yucky. So we were just sitting by the fire. We didn't even have TV on, y'all. We were just scrolling the phone. And he said, you know, I'm off on Monday. You want to go to Texas and see the grandbaby? And I said, sure, let's go. I thought he was kind of joking. And I got up and changing over some laundry. And he said, well, if we're going to go, we got to go now. Because it was already like 3 o'clock, y'all. I'm telling you, it was last minute. I said, yeah, let's go. So we hopped in the car, went to Texas and saw the grandbaby. She's getting so big, y'all. She's gonna be 6 months old this week. Can you believe how fast time flies? You've ordered from you a couple of times. You live in Mustang. I'm new to Oklahoma. So we've been here a little less than 2 years. Well, we've owned the property 2 years, but we didn't move here. In June, it'll be 2 years. So I'm still learning all the places, but I'm assuming Mustang is over by OKC somewhere. I have not been to Oklahoma City yet. I mean, I've driven through there, but not actually like to visit and check things out. So I definitely need to make my way. We've only been to Tulsa like 2 or 3 times, and 2 of them was to go to the airport, so. All right, I'm gonna stick this little guy in there, give us a little bit more greenery in the center. Hello, Claudia. How are you, friend? Claudia went live on TikTok a little bit ago. So we're up to 2. Actually, it was like 2.5 because I went on and then I had to stop because we had a delivery come. So I had to get off and then I came back on. So really went 2.5 times. Or 3, I guess, if you technically. But okay, so we've got our little lilies in. Now I gotta decide what else I'm gonna put in here. I brought these roses. Y'all look at this. Look at this rose bush or stem or whatever it is. It's huge. Look how tall this is. This is like, I don't know, y'all. It's gotta be, does the tag say? 59 inches. So if you had a tall vase, this would be really pretty. So I'm thinking about maybe popping in a few of these little roses in here. Rachel. Okay, well, nice to meet you. Hopefully I can remember the names, y'all. I'm terrible with names. So if you come on again with your business name and I have to ask you again, forgive me, but I will try to remember. Rachel. Well, thanks for shopping in the shop, Rachel. I don't always see the orders because Mom and Dad, they work out in the warehouse, and they package up the orders most of the time. Sometimes I go out and help when we're really busy or if they've got doctor's appointments or things like that, but so I don't always see the orders. But some of the names I recognize. I think I'm gonna weave this one kind of through there like that. I like having that little sort of wispy vine there. You didn't get, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot, I did forget to message you. I just hopped on. It was like literally last night. I was like, let me go on real quick. I was trying to beat the semi, trying to go on real quick before the semi got here. I thought I'd have time, but of course, you know, the minute you go live, that's when they're going to show up. So it did not work out like I had wanted it to, but I did forget to message you, so I'm sorry. All right, I'm going to put this one. I may need to get a pick on it. YouTube, if y'all are talking, I am not seeing comments, so I apologize if I'm not ignoring you. I'm just not seeing them. Oh, no worries. No worries, Rachel. Half the time I'm scrolling on my business page. I don't ever go to my personal page. I mean, I do, but it's not as much as I'm on my business page, so. So we're gonna get some of these kind of going all around. Let's get one more. I won't use this whole, we'll have half of this monstrosity. Y'all, we'll have half of this for another project. Thanks, Claudia. Yeah, we're working on it. I'll still do another one. I'll still probably do a couple more just to make sure we're good to go. It was weird though with Claudia because like it's so different. And maybe it's because of the time of day that I went on. You know, I just popped on early afternoon. I probably need to do it in the evening. But like nobody talks. Like there was no comments. I had no idea if people were watching. I'm guessing they were. But it was really weird. Okay, this one might be a little loosey-goosey over there, so I'm gonna cut him off. We're gonna get that one right there. And if you guys are coming on and wouldn't mind doing the whole sprinkle love thing, I'd appreciate it. All right, let's put this one on the side. All right, we have a lot of pink going on. So let's break that up a little bit with maybe some white daisies. That might be pretty in here. And then maybe some more greenery. I don't think I brought any other flowers over here, so we may just do the daisies and then a little bit more greenery, and that'll be it. It'll be easy peasy, y'all. Y'all are coming in, thank you. YouTube, still not seeing comments. So, public service announcement or disclaimer or whatever you call it. For those of you that shop with me, 1, thank you. 2, these daisies, beautiful. Love, love these daisies. The leaves though, no. Don't like the leaves. So just know if you buy the daisy bush, you're buying it for the daisies. You're not buying it for the greenery, y'all. I'm being honest with y'all. Hello, Julie. How are you? Thank you, Anita. Would you say, let's see, if people don't know you're on, they can't help share you out. Oh, okay, gotcha. I'll have to start making like a post, letting everybody know that I'm going on. And probably need to do it in the evening. That just means I have to come back down to the shop at nighttime, but that's okay. I was telling my husband the other day, I was like, I probably need to start coming down here once a week in the evenings and doing some nighttime lives. I know not everybody can watch during the day. And with TikTok, you can't watch the replays. At least with YouTube and Facebook, you can watch the replays. But with TikTok, you can't see the replays. So that makes it a little bit more difficult for us. Karen, you pull the leaves off my... Yeah, girl, me too. But I try at market. I try to look for ones with good leaves, but you can't always get it both, right? Like sometimes you can find the most beautiful flowers and then they have the worst leaves, or vice versa. You find some with really nice leaves, but the flowers are like, eh. So to get them both, man, it's like striking gold if you can do that. But I bought these because I like the daisies. I don't like the leaves. So, just wanted y'all to be aware. All right. I didn't really see a whole lot of daisy bushes at market, so I'm sure they were there. I'm sure I just missed them, but you kind of get into like overload when you're there and you're going to all the showrooms and looking at all the flowers, and you kind of forget like what you've seen in one place. And anyway, but they're pretty. I just, again, greenery, not so much. Excuse me, y'all. We're just gonna break up some of this pink with this white. I need to do an Easter arrangement, y'all. An Easter, and I'm so far behind. I haven't done a single Easter yet. And I should have already had several done. If you're watching, how about y'all? Have you got Easter going? I'm super late. I've been busy with all the palettes and everything coming in. My design stuff has just been on the back burner. I think I kind of want a tall one, maybe back here. Let's see. See if I can get a tall one. So for you guys that are watching, Claudia is on with Claudia's Door Decor, and she does a real talk on Fridays over on TikTok, and then she will post it over on her YouTube. And her and I are going to have a little interview, a little chit chat on March the 6th. So I'll be sharing some more info about that, but we'd love to have you hop on. You can ask me questions. We're gonna kind of talk about my journey, and she's got some questions for me, and it's gonna be super fun. She has another designer, I believe it's this Friday, that she's gonna be talking to as well. So y'all make sure you go show her some love. Check out her kind of like podcast. Is that what you call it, Claudia? A little podcast where she interviews different designers and we get to hear all about their journeys and ask questions and all the things. So I'm super excited about that. I'm nervous, but I'm excited. 2 hours. I'm gonna be in the hot seat, y'all. Claudia, I don't have any pink ones left. I think we all sold out. We have white. We have white left. I'm gonna see if I can get some more, but I don't know if I can, because I would like some more pink. I don't even remember who I got. I think these are Allstate. No, that's the rose spray. Okay, the lilies were from, I think, Liberty. So I may not be able to get any more because Liberty usually you have to, I have to put in my import order. They don't carry a lot of stock items. Sometimes they do, but anyway, I'm gonna reach out to my rep and see if they have any more in. So you could stop here if you wanted to keep it a little more airy. Super pretty. I may tuck in just a couple little greenery bits. Let me see if I want to use my cottonwood. I love my ivy, y'all. I know you guys see me use this just about in all my spring designs. But let me see if I want to use this, or I got some chickaboo on my table. I have a couple pieces of this boxwood left on my table, but only 2, so that's probably not enough. 3. Let me see. We might could put some little sprouts in here. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Claudia. YouTube, I'm not seeing comments, so I apologize if you're talking away over there. It's not showing them to me, so just know I'm not ignoring you. Yeah, it's Claudia, I don't know. It's me. Sometimes when I get under the hot seat, you know, like my brain stops working and I don't say the right things, like I can't get it to come out right. So that's what I'm nervous about. But it'll be good. You're easy to talk with. So be like you said, coffee with friends. Even though I don't drink coffee, I do Diet Coke. I do Diet Coke, Claudia. Diet Coke and coffee with friends. I'll do coffee if it's like basically sugar with a little bit of coffee. Like a cappuccino. Like it's gotta be sweet. White chocolate, caramel, something like that. I cannot do the black coffee, y'all. I have tried. All right, I know. Okay, here we go. Thank you. I never know where a design's gonna go until I get started with it, so. Yes, Lily, the flowers are fake. I am a silk floral designer. So I have worked with real flowers before, but what I do for my business is with silk. But I hand pick my flowers, my florals at market. So I try to get ones that look as real as possible. Some are better than others. You know, with silk flowers, you can't, I mean, they are fake. You you can't get around that, but I try to either get the Real Touch or just get ones that look good. And that will really help. That helps elevate your pieces because people don't know. They ask, are they real? And then they can, you know, they can have them all season long and not have to worry about them, you know, dying. So florals are expensive, y'all. When you go buy flowers at the floral shop, they're expensive and then they die like in 2 weeks. So that's why I like working with silk florals. I've got them all around my house and I can keep them up all season. And then when I'm done for the season, I will put them in my closet or back in a box and I'll save them for next year. You're a Diet Coke girl too? Girl, that's my coffee. That is my coffee. Yes, they are artificial. Yes, yes, yes. All right, I'm undecided on the ivy. It's a little bit lighter green, which I kind of like. We could just leave it and just make sure it's all mossed in there really good, which it looks like it is. We did really good with that other moss. I could add a couple pieces of this. No, I don't like that one. I think I'm gonna add the ivy just because I can't help myself, y'all. It goes in every design. I just can't help it. But you could stop here. It doesn't necessarily need it. I'm just kind of filling in the bottom a little bit. Hi, Julie. Thanks for hopping on and watching. Just making something quick, something springy. I've got to get my shop. I got to get my shop stocked with some spring stuff because I'm really far behind. And I just had, I made one the other day and it just sold. So I got to get some more. I got to get some more in the shop. I've got a couple I think left from last year. So I mean, I'm not completely empty, but next time I come on, we'll probably do something Easter because I need to get my Easter going. I'm gonna have this guy kind of come over my lily a little bit. Hi, Connie. How are you? We're almost done, Connie. You'll have to go back and watch the replay. Making this little simple spring arrangement. I wanted to use up some of these pink lilies. And y'all don't forget, if you're just hopping on and you haven't registered for the Spring Summit, there's a Makers in Bloom Spring Summit hosted by Ashley with Three Little Greenwoods. She did one back in September. We did a holiday themed one, and this time we are doing a spring one. So it is hosted by Ashley. She has graciously invited me with 20 other designers to do all kinds of different spring inspired projects. So I do not even know what all the designers are doing. I know we've got wreaths, centerpieces, arrangements. I think some crosses are being done, all kinds of things. So if you guys have not registered yet, drop it in the comments that you want more info and I will send you the link. It's free registration. Now, if you want to watch the replays, you'll want to upgrade to the All Access Pass. You'll get a 20-minute fast action offer. And you can get 3 days of replays plus bonus tutorials, recipe cards, supply lists, all the things for like $27 off. That's like a little over $1 a designer. So, I mean, it's a steal. It is a steal. But if you miss it during that first 20 minutes, the price does go up. So, but anyway, it starts next Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So 3-day event. And it's gonna be super fun. I'm gonna go get something in a minute because I asked in the group, but I'm gonna ask here as well. Because I'm trying to plan out what I'm gonna make. And I've got kind of two ideas in my head. You're working on a bunny wreath? Yes, Julie. It does, definitely keeps you motivated. Yeah, I haven't done a single Easter yet. I'm way behind. All right. I think we're gonna stop because it's gonna get crazy. But I weaved in some of this ivy. Isn't that pretty? Let me grab something real fast. Okay, for those of you that are gonna be participating or watching the summit, I'm either going to go sort of pastel, so pinks, lavenders, and I want to use this new butterfly bush that's in the shop. Isn't that cute with these little pink butterflies? So that's one option. So pastel, pinks, maybe some lavenders, soft purples. Okay, there's one option. Or a brighter, bolder spring arrangement with these beautiful butterflies, so oranges and yellows and greens. So that's option 2. So y'all drop it in the comments, and if you watch the replay, let me know. Should I do bright, bold spring with this one, or soft, sort of pastel spring with this one? I haven't worked with either one of them yet, and I'm dying to get my hands on them, but I was gonna wait until the summit because I'm gonna do an arrangement or a centerpiece with one of these. So y'all let me know. Pink and purples, or orange and yellows. Okay, y'all, this is our finished little spring sort of lily rose arrangement. I'm gonna get some pictures and I'll post it. Bold, Julie, secretly, that's kind of what I'm hoping everybody chooses, because I cannot wait to work with this. I can't wait to work with both of them, but this I think is gonna be super fun. So, soft pastels, Tammy, we'll have to see which way it goes. Either one's gonna be beautiful, but I gotta pull my florals. I'm gonna take my eyeball out with this thing. I gotta pull my florals for the summit soon. So I'm trying to decide which one, so I can go get everything pulled and get it ready for Tuesday, because I go on Tuesday. Tuesday at noon, I believe, is when I go on. So you like both, Claudia? I know it's so hard to choose. Whichever one I don't do, then maybe I'll come live and I'll do the other one, but because we're definitely doing something with both of them. It's just which one am I going to do in the summit is the question. All right, y'all. Well, thank you for hanging out with me this afternoon while I did this little arrangement. I'll get some pictures and I'll post it for you guys. And again, if you want more info, just drop it in the comments. Need more info or summit, I'll go back through and read the comments and I'll send you guys the link for that. So do orange and yellow for something different. That's kind of what I'm thinking, because I think there's going to be a lot of, I don't know what everybody's doing, but I think a lot of people may go the pastel route. So that would be something a little different. So we'll see. But till next time, bye y'all. Talk soon.